In this video, we're going to be looking at finding missing values when one ratio is given. So in this question, we're told the ratio of men to women at a rock concert is 5:4, and there are 360 males in the crowd. So we need to work out in part A, how many females are there. So the method for this is, we divide by what we know to find one part, and then we multiply to find required answer. So let's see what we know in this question. So we have men to women and 5:4, and then we're told that there are 360 males. So that means the males, which is 5 parts in a ratio, is equal to 360. So we're going to divide by what we know to find one part. So we know there's 360 males, and the male part of the ratio is 5. So 360 over 5, which equals 72, and that is one part. So one part of the ratio is 72. So then the women part was 4. So all I need to do now is multiply 4 by 72. That is 288. So the men to women, which was 5:4. So I'm multiplying those by 72, because 72 is one part. So the ratio then of actual people is 360 to 288. So for part B then, it's pretty easy. So the total amount, let's just add 360 plus 288. That is 648 people in total at the concert. Okay, let's have a look at another one. So here, the ratio of boys to girls on a school trip is 5:2, and we need to find the number of girls when there are 80 boys on the trip. Okay, so we have boys to girls, and it's 5:2. And we need to find the number of girls when there are 80 boys. So again, we have the boys, which is 5, is equal to 80. So this is what we know. So let's divide by what we know. So 80 over 5, that's equal to 16. So 16 is equal to one part in our ratio. So then the girl part of the ratio is 2. So then we just have to do 2 times 16, which is 32. So there are 32 girls. So that's our answer. So I'm just going to write the ratio again. So boys to girls was 5:2, and so 16 was one part. So these are multiplied by 16. So then you have 80 to 32, and that's how it's split up. Okay, we'll do one last one. So here, 5 schools sent students to a language course. One of the schools sent both French and Spanish students. The ratio of French to Spanish was 2:3. The school sent 24 Spanish students, and the other 4 schools sent the same amount of students. And we need to work out the number of students sent to the language course. So we can see, long enough question, so there's a few parts to this. So let's focus on the key information first. So we're told the ratio of French to Spanish was 2:3. And they sent 24 Spanish students. So I'm going to write that out. So I have French to Spanish, 2:3. And then there's 24 Spanish students. So Spanish, which is 3 parts, is equal to 24. So I want to find out what one part is. So we do that by dividing what we know. So 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8, and that is one part. So then if I want to find out the French students from that school, so there's 2 parts in the French ratio. So 2 times 8 is 16. So our ratio then of French to Spanish is 16 to 24. So that means the total from that school is 40 students. Now, we're also told that the other 4 schools sent the same amount of students. And the first word in the question was 5, because there's 5 schools. So that means all 5 schools sent the same amount of students. So if all of them sent 40 students, to get the total amount, we do 5 times 40, which is 200 students. And that's our answer.